We now go to event 3 on your program, the Coates Hire Super Sedan Invitation.
Ron Pine, Alan Baker, John Bine, Keith Jones, John Brown, Ron Letham, Mal Pring, John Maunder, Ron Letham Jr. and Darryl Farrelly. Now they're just about set. Coates Hire bring you this Super Sedan Invitation. Flashing lights, just about set to go. Mal Pring and Ron Letham Jr. Slater go off the grid and Bobby Brewer gets away. Number 2, Bob Brewer, takes the lead early. Now Ron Pine is after him and John Pine on the back of Ron Pine. Ray Jones in 4th position, then Alan Baker, John Brown, Keith Jones, Ron Letham, and John Maunder heads Darryl Farrelly, Mal Pring and Ron Letham Jr. Down with 1 lap and look at Bobby Brewer go. He's got it dialed in tonight at the Motordrome. Some of these drivers are pretty tentative going around the first few turns. Ron Pine and John Pine having a ding-donger for 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Now problems for Ron Letham. He went up high out of turn 2 and he gave John Maunder a bit of a shove, but he's back on the track, no stoppage. Bob Brewer leads them with 8 laps to go. 2nd, Ron Pine. Now John Pine goes up on the inside of Ron Pine. No, he's disappointed though. He pulled out of the turn at the end. Oh, we've got trouble back in the pack. Ray Jones has done a 360 and Ron Letham, gee, he's having some bad luck. He's cannon into him and we've got the stoppage. Mal Pring got away from that pretty well. That's bad luck for Bob Brewer. He was away and what a great duel John Pine and Ron Pine were giving in 2nd and 3rd. And Alan Baker was close and handy there too. I don't quite know what happened to Ray Jones, but he might have found it a bit slippery along the parts of the first turn somewhere. Ron Pine and Bob Brewer. Now Bob Brewer's on the outside of the front row of the grid. I would have thought he would have had the advantage of the inside. Now they're going to let them go. No, yes they are. So Ron Pine, we've got a new race leader. And that's bad luck for Bob Brewer, but he tries to sneak up on the inside once again of Pine. Now John Pine gives him a bit of a push and shove, so too Alan Baker, and next was John Brown. So this is developing into a pretty interesting sort of affair as Ron Pine goes to the lead. He's got 7 laps to go over Bob Brewer. John Pine in 3rd, these 3 battling it out once again, and Brewer sneaks up on the inside of Pine. He can't go the pace though. John Pine now right around the outside to challenge him for 2nd. But Ron Pine has drifted right off the track. Bob Brewer down on the inside. John Pine got it sideways and these boys are fair dinkum. Ron Pine just in front in the car 99. Here goes Bobby Brewer. Up on the inside now. New race leader, new 2nd position. Brewer and John Pine. Ron Pine dipped it out. Followed in then by Ray Baker and Alan Baker, and the next one was John Brown. Bobby Brewer, he got crossed up there. Now John Pine comes down after him with 5 laps to go. In 3rd position, Ron Pine. Next then was Alan Baker and John Brown, followed in by John Maunder, Keith Jones, Darryl Farrelly, Mal Pring and Ron Letham Jr. has bought the bus on turn 1. And it appears that we've got a stoppage. We have, but he got back onto the track, but we will form up once again. But he's out of this race too. Now John Pine on the inside and Bob Brewer on the outside. These two are going to be the 2 big guns too for the Super Sedan title at the end of the month. Bob Brewer holds out John Pine beautifully on the first turn. John Pine going up on the inside to try to make another ditch at Brewer. He can't get it at the moment. Alan Baker sitting quietly in 3rd position for any breakaways. Now Pine goes up on the inside of Brewer with 4 laps to go. This is a real ding-dong up for the Tin Tops. Bobby Brewer leading them out though. Pine throws the pit crew Firebird at Bob Brewer. He can't do anything about Brewer at the moment. He's holding him off with some determined driving. Alan Baker in 3rd, Ron Pine next. Now John Brown's in all sorts of trouble. He swaps in front of John Maunder, nearly got crossed up, and John Pine races to the lead. Boy oh boy, you need about 4 pair of eyes to see what's going on around here because there's plenty of action. John Pine is the new race leader over Bob Brewer as he comes down to get 2 laps to go, and he's shot away from Brewer. Brewer off the fence, trying to get some rubber band propulsion off the concrete walls. Alan Baker dips up on the inside. Oh, he backed off Baker. I thought he was going to sweep past Brewer. Brewer remains in second at the moment. Alan Baker third, then Ron Pine, John Brown as Brewer starts to blow smoke, but John Pine doesn't. He's blowing victory cigars because he's raced away from these blokes. And John Pine, a good spirited effort from him first tonight. Oh, Bob Brewer's in trouble and he's going to hit the fence, one would imagine. Alan Baker goes into second. John Brown third, then Ron Pine, but John Pine wins. John Pine in car 1 was first. Second position, Alan Baker in car 3. Third was John Brown in 6th. Then the 99 of Ron Pine, followed in by John Maunder, Darryl Farrelly, Keith Jones and Mal Pring. No time taken. Bad luck for Bob Brewer. Popular winner though, John Pine.
There he is. Give a big round of applause. JP, New South Wales #1, into the winner's circle.